So there's a couple of verses in Jeremiah 6, verses 16 through to 19, that is so insanely bang on in terms of the accuracy of the response of these wicked, rebellious Christian people and those of Judah and those in the Torah movement. You know, like, it is so precise, the reaction that Jeremiah told us that you people would have, and then the actual reaction you have. And the thing that makes us laugh about it is that it's like I don't know if you Americans, because that's the majority of my viewers, I don't know if you guys have pantomimes over there. But there's this thing in England called a pantomime where it's like a stage show thing, and it's, you know, it's for kids, and it's goofy and it's silly, you know. But there'll be this thing where, you know, the bad guy jumps out or like pokes his head around a corner, and the whole crowd goes, "He's behind you," and then the guy on stage looks around and, you know, he's not there, and he goes, "Oh no, he's not," and then the audience goes, "Oh yes, he is," and then he goes, "Oh no, he's not." And it's like, it's funny because it's stupid, because it's like, yeah, he's obviously right there, but, you know, he turns around and then he's gone. And that's what Jeremiah 6, 16 through to 19 reminds us of. Because it's like, God's telling you, and remember that Yeshua commanded us to watch. Okay? Like, what does that mean? He's referencing Ezekiel 2 and 3. Okay? So, go read Ezekiel 2 and 3 and 33 while you're at it. That's what it means to watch. Okay? So, Jeremiah 6, 16 through to 19. It says that God's going to raise up these watchmen, and they're going to say, "This is the holy covenant of promise. This is what you were supposed to be doing this whole time. Return to the holy covenant, walk therein." And then the people respond and they say, "We will not walk therein." And then the watchmen reply and say, "Well, you're going to get destroyed by God. Like, this is his judgment. He told you what his judgment was going to be. If you broke the holy covenant, you better listen." And then the people turn around and say, "We will not listen. We will not hearken." And then God says, "Because you do this, you're going to go into great tribulation." So, if you've ever watched one of my videos or one of my brothers and sisters' videos, that was God giving you the opportunity to hear the truth. And if you despised that opportunity and you rejected that opportunity, you're going into great tribulation. And I have no joy in saying that. In fact, it actually breaks my heart that when people just disregard these videos because they're like, "Who's this guy?" That then puts them into tribulation, because God literally told you that he's going to raise up the foolish things of this world to confound those that thought themselves to be wise. So I can 100% guarantee you that the guys that God raises up in the last generation to warn you, they're not going to be big hotshot pastors. They're not going to be John MacArthur's. They're not going to be like this Cliff thingy guy, Ask Cliff and his son. They're not going to be like this Bryce guy, whatever he's called, the dude with the surfer hair. And, you know, like, it's not going to be like him. It's not going to be like Ask Cliff. It's not going to be Russell Brand. It's not going to be anyone of any notoriety. It's going to be nobodies like me. Just a kid sitting in a bedroom, talking to his phone, telling you what the Word of God says, and you're not going to listen. But the people that God is really looking for are the guys who watch this video and go, "Yeah, Yeshua picked fishermen. Nobody would have listened to them. Maybe I should listen to this guy. Maybe I should actually hear out what he says. Maybe I should go and search out what he says." Because I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm telling you to go read the Word of God. Don't believe a word I say. You go make sure I'm not a wicked liar. Please do that. Don't just take my word for it. Go and make sure that I'm not lying to you. But you're not going to listen. It's part of prophecy that you're not going to listen. But there's a tiny portion of people who will. So who are you going to be?